welcome back to my channel. So I have taken just a very short hiatus from YouTube, mainly because I have been crazy busy lately. UPS has been taking a lot of my time just because it is around Christmas time. So I have been going in very early, and I'm talking like I usually wake up around 11:10 just to get ready for work to be there by 12:05, and then I'll usually end up working anywhere from like 6 to 10 hours depending. Lately it's been more of a 10-hour shift because, you know, as we approach Christmas, things are getting absolutely hectic at UPS, and I mean it is absolutely hectic. And it doesn't help that we're a day behind just because of that big snowstorm that hit the Northeast. So everything is just completely messed up at UPS to the point where it's like I am barely getting any sleep because by the time I get home, I want to watch my son and play with him for a couple of hours, and then of course I have to clean, I gotta cook, do errands, my finances, try to do my social media stuff. I also started a TikTok, which I will put the link down below. It's Bunny Sakai, and as well as try to find time with myself. So I have just been so unbelievably tired lately, just doing everything. So yeah, that's basically all I've been up to, is just this whole night shift thing really got your girl done goofed up. I mean, I praise and commend anybody that does night shift successfully. Maybe I'm just not used to it because I've only been doing it for like maybe a month and a half-ish, but I mean, it's hard. It's very hard. I will say that it's very difficult. I mean, I'm more used to it now than I was when I first started, but I'm still trying to find that sweet spot. And I think the problem is having a newborn, I don't get to just nap whenever I feel like it, you know. I have to go based upon baby's timetable, and baby is on like crack cocaine right now, so he's just absolutely refusing to sleep. And when he does take a nap, it's like 10 minutes, you know what I mean? It's like he consents when I'm about to fall asleep, and he's just like like, I'm watching you, mom, like you better not go to sleep. So I'm like, all right, whatever, child. So there's that. As you can see, my house is festive just because I wanted to keep it real Christmassy. I have tons of gifts under the tree now that I have been working and everything. So I mean, it's been pretty wild lately. It's been wild. Like, thank God for my baby father, who is excellent with him and takes him whenever I need him to take him. My sister helps me a lot with watching the baby and stuff. So I mean, I do have a very good support here, so I'm very blessed with that. But you know, like, he is my child, so I don't want to keep pushing him off onto other people. So I try to do the majority of the nurturing and the taking care of, you know what I mean? So other than that, my son is officially 7 months old as of December 15th. He is standing on his own. He's actually grabbing onto things and like pulling himself up. He wants to touch everything. He wants to put everything in his mouth. And he is very attitudey. Like, he throws me a lot of attitude. Like, an unbelievable amount. Like, I'll look at him and I'm just like, why are you doing that? Like, are you serious right now? Like, why are you doing that? And he's like, and I'm just like, did you just give me attitude? And he's just like, you know, so like he does a lot of grunting and like giving me faces and stuff like that. So I think he's starting to understand and recognize like my voice, my attitude, my tones and stuff, and he's just kind of replicating it. So I think I'm gonna have to start watching like what I say and like how I respond to things, because he's definitely gonna pick up on that. And I don't want him to get mama's attitude, okay? Like, I don't want him picking up on mama's anger and all that stuff. I don't know if you can hear him in the background. He is throwing an absolute hissy fit right now because we're making him do some tummy time and exercising, and this child would much rather just like be held and coddled all the time. And it's just like, no, you're going to exercise whether you like it or not. So he gets real upset about that. Other than that, he's eating mushy foods very successfully. He is on stage 2 foods. He is 52% heavier than kids his age. He is 75% taller than kids his age, and his head circumference is 92% bigger than babies his age. So I mean, he has a huge watermelon head. Definitely guess that from his papa, because I have a long face, whereas baby daddy has a very wide head. And baby has a very round face, but he has a wide head, so he definitely gets that from dad. And let me see, what else is he doing? Oh, he wears 18 to 24 month clothing now. He does not fit into any of his 12-month clothes. I mean, he's just too tall. Like, it's not necessarily that he's like chunky, but like he's just too tall. So I had to go out, and thank God Old Navy was having a good sale on Black Friday, but I managed to score a bunch of cute clothes for him. I'm set for him maybe for like the next 2 months, and then I'm probably gonna have to go shopping again for like the next size up, but like whatever, it is what it is. So let me see, what else for a life update? Oh, so I know I was supposed to do a giveaway this month on the 15th. Unfortunately, my family has run into a very delicate and sensitive matter that actually cost me a good amount of my savings and stuff. So unfortunately, I will not be doing a giveaway for the month of December, just because I need to kind of make up for the lost finances. I was not expecting this event to happen, but because it did happen, my whole family kind of had to pool their resources together in order to kind of dig us out of said scenario. So, and I don't want to get too much into it because it's not my business. It's a different family member's business, so I don't want to put that all over YouTube. But yeah, I had to pull a lot of my resources together to help said family member out, and because of that, I'm definitely a little tighter on funds this month than I want to be. So I am not going to be doing a giveaway this month. I apologize in advance. I know I was supposed to do one every month on the 15th, but life has just been absolutely crazy. I mean, it's been wonderful, but it's been crazy at the same time. So I will resume my giveaways in January, because if my financing pans out right, I should be back on track in January, all right? So again, I apologize, and thank you guys so much for understanding that. Life just happens sometimes. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it's just, I'm just kind of chilling. I'm living life. I'm just taking things one day at a time, watching my baby grow, you know, just spending time with the family. And, you know, really, I'm just in a state right now where I just really crave peace, and I crave to just feel content with everything. So I haven't really been as present online. I really haven't been as present with my friends or anything, and I think it's just like one of those times where I feel like things are transitioning for me, so I'm spending a lot of time kind of like in my own head, you know, reflecting on things, and I'm trying to figure out like, okay, like I feel like a change within myself. Like, I don't think I'm the same person that I was like this time 6 months ago, so I think I'm just trying to figure out who this new Gina is, you know. So I've been doing a lot of soul searching, and a lot of reflecting, and a lot of just spending time with my close family members, and, you know, just really enjoying the holidays for what it is, because, you know, the pandemic hit everybody so hard that this year it's wildly different for everybody, you know, like financially, you know, physically, mentally, whatever. Like, a lot of things have changed because of this pandemic for so many families, and mine included. So I have just been trying to accept those changes, wondering where we're gonna go from here, you know, just talking with my family about future plans and what's gonna happen, and, you know, like what we're doing now, and like how we're gonna prepare for things. So it's been nice, you know, and it's been worrisome at the same time, but I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, because I'm sure a lot of things have changed for you guys as well, you know, especially bringing a baby into the world in the middle of this pandemic, and me realizing like, wow, like my child really has not seen anybody except for us. Like, he has not left this house aside from going to the doctors. Like, he hasn't been to a grocery store. He hasn't really been to a park. I haven't brought him anywhere, you know. I mean, he's been in Los Angeles, but he was really, really, really little. He was like 2 months still at the time. But other than that, it's just like he doesn't really get to see people, and I'm worried about that, because how is he going to deal with it when the public does open back up, and now all of a sudden he has all these faces around him, and he's much older, and he's able to process things better, you know. So I'm just not really sure how I'm going to break him out of that isolation and that feeling of like, well, my world right now is like just these people in this house. And, it's gonna be a shock to him. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to step by step get him used to, like, hey, this is the world, So that's definitely something that has been on my mind very heavily lately. So I mean, I would love to hear from you guys, like with young babies and stuff. Like, how are you guys planning on sort of introducing your children back into the world, especially when like they've never been introduced in the first place? So I mean, definitely leave some comments below on how you're dealing with it and everything like that. So that's basically it. I just wanted to do like a little quick life update, as well as just kind of apologize for not being able to do a giveaway this month. And like, I don't know if you can tell by like my personality right now, like I'm definitely a little bit more calm than I normally. I'm used to being like really loud and annoying and rambunctious, but I have just been so exhausted lately with my 10-hour shifts, working 6 days a week, that I'm just kind of like, by the time I get home. So I'm hoping after the season is over, we'll go back to our regular hours where I just work like 4 or 5 hour shifts 5 days a week, and I won't be as tired. But as of right now, like, your girl is just exhausted. So you working moms, you stay-at-home moms, like just moms in general that do a lot of work like this, like I commend you, because this is hard, all right? But yeah, other than that, that's it. That's basically it. So that's really all that's going on in my life. Just a lot of pondering, just a lot of like, what the heck is going on, you know what I mean? And just a lot of work. So like I said, I would love to hear from you guys how you're handling this whole pandemic thing, especially moms with like babies. Like, what is your plan for the future and stuff? So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you guys next month. I will definitely do a giveaway then, because I should definitely be financially like in a better spot. So thank you guys so much for understanding for this month. All right, so love you guys, and I will see you next time.